Part 6, we are on the downward slope now, man. It is all fucking gravy from here.
Gravy.
Project Deadly Premonition. I wonder how much, like... I mean, I guess you count up the time, and we know how much time this took, but I wonder, like, did Geekmeister just set aside a really long weekend for this? Or I wonder how a long player sets up for these things.
There were no obvious breaks.
Looks like someone else can't.
But, I mean, if he broke on a load screen, it wouldn't necessarily
Why
show.
leave such a comfy grave?
A wild dog took bones from the grave.
Are there many wild dogs around here?
Someone dug up grave.
So a grave robber started it. And then in
I
comes
feel
the
as
wild
if
dog.
that should have been done in a more, like,
Breastbone.
Igor sort of voice, but maybe that's just me.
Left
Yes, master.
right hand.
Like someone dug up
7 bones
graves.
taken by dog. Agent,
Taken
Yeah,
by
we got
dog.
him. We got him.
you find them?
Where's the
I
point?
Yeah, we got him. We got him.
need them back.
You're the
I got the
keeper of
back,
graveyard.
I got the hips, I got everything.
I understand
Yes,
your
but what about the
disposition,
bones?
but I have my own job to do.
Please, agent, look.
No, Bones
for
is a different show.
bones. I can't leave here. Please.
I kind of like his look. I'm not sure what you would call, like, prairie goth.
Zach, he's a really persistent guy when he
Yeah.
wants to be. Very
Like
like a mental note
that
to
one
help.
Children of the Corn, you know?
Yeah.
Actually, maybe all the Children of the Corn, I don't know. I just remember that one where it was like, you know...
Malachi!
Jeb. Yeah, Brother Jeb, we got a problem with that city folk, or, you know, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. It was just that one kid had the wide-brimmed hat. And I can't remember his name. I just remember him saying, Malachi!
I bet it was Isaac, it seems like.
Yes, I think it might have been. Good Utah names.
Yeah.
That is a bone. Thank you,
gave him a bone.
Six. Four.
It would be nice if you...
Oh god, we have to hand him over one at a fucking time?
Yes, it would be nice if just like with the recipe and a couple other multi-part quests, it would be nice if you could just sort of give them all, or the squirrel keys.
Or, at least with, like, the squirrel keys, there's, like, funny commentary each time. Here, it's just like, oh good, another bone, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess they assumed that no one would be fucking obsessive-compulsive enough that they would literally go out and find every single bone before starting this quest, but...
If you have a guide, it's not hard to do that way. But if you're just playing and exploring, I can't imagine finding all those bones easily. I bet
Yeah.
there are a lot of people who finish the game with bones in their pockets.
Oh, I'm
Is
sure.
this one of them? Key. For what?
My house. Downtown.
Feel free to come by and
Big
have some
house.
tea.
The door.
Well, he never leaves the cemetery
in
anymore.
my back garden. A treasure. Take it. Go and look. For yourself.
Yeah, this voice just feels all wrong to me.
I wonder what it sounds like in Japanese. What the Japanese voice actor sounds like. I think I like that suit. I mean, it's hideous, but I think I like it. I like it better than the other one, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't know. You could probably be covered in feces and I would like it better than other suit at this point.
That's almost an option. You can go what's called Dirty Agent.
Right.
You get grubby and fly specked and stuff. Fly swarmed.
I wonder if there would ever be a time in my life where I would meet a stranger and be like, hey, if you can help me with this, I will give you a treasure that I buried in my backyard. You know? Like, I just... That seems... Things like that seem to come up in adventure games all the time, and I don't think I've ever had a reason... I've never encountered that, nor have I ever felt a desire to gift that way.
I think it would be fun to live your life as a quest NPC.
exactly need.
Did you watch or read the articles, the Elder Strolls?
No.
Yeah, somebody became a PC in Oblivion, and then later they were contracted by, I think, PC Gamer to do it for Skyrim as well.
So as a player, they were playing as an NPC.
Right. That, like, some of the rules were they had to walk everywhere, they wouldn't run or fast travel, they they played with a mod that made it so you had to eat to keep up your strength and everything, and they could not accept a quest.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty funny because it's like he's playing this like character who like goes out and hunts wolves and skins them and sells those for money every day and everything, and it's like everybody keeps whispering about like thieving going on over here. Sounds like a hero's job to me. I'm not interested.
This is quite a house that Brian has.
Yeah. Is that what this is, Brian's house? I was like,
Yeah.
Where the hell are we?
Yeah. He's looking for the treasure. Which,
Yeah.
I don't remember what it is, but I'm going to guess it's a weapon. Since that seems to be the reward system.
I'm gonna guess it's George's mother's head.
Or I suppose it could be a card, but for all the work, it had better be something better than just a card. George's mother's head is good. I like that. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Are,
Kind of possibly a good band name.
are you suspicious of George's mother for some reason, or is that just off the top of your head, as it were?
The George's mother subplot seems very psycho to me.
Yeah, it is. This is not digging up in the backyard.
Really isn't, but what the hell? Let's just go up here. Oh, maybe we gotta push that off and then it'll open something up.
He said you could dig in his backyard. He didn't say you could break all his statuary.
Oh, I'm sure he doesn't care.
And this is a really practical patio he's got.
See, to dig in the backyard, we gotta blow it up.
Yes. We gotta nuke the town of Greenvale.
We had to destroy the patio to explore the patio.
That's deep, man.
Oh wow, it just fell perfectly. That's nice.
Oh, convenient. A Wesley special. It's a gun! Pick it up! Pick it up!
I'm baffled as to what happened there. The statue fell, and then there was suddenly a desk?
I think the desk had been a closed... I want to say catafalque, but that's just too fancy a word. But a dead people box. And it broke open the side.
Okay. The way that it fell, that doesn't seem to make sense, but...
Yeah,
right.
there's no physics involved. And why did he push over two statues? Or
Yeah, well, I guess he didn't know which one was going to do it, so why not?
yeah,
And who knows, maybe where the other statue is, there's something cool, too.
maybe.
Oh my god. I'm trying to remember, what were those things for dead people called in that Voyager episode we did? Where Lang gets trapped in one, because that's...
Oh, good times.
that was a real word, too. Cenotaph? Was that what it was?
Cenotaph, yes.
Yeah.
That's a dead people box with no dead people in it.
So, was this a catafalque or a cenotaph? Viewers, let us know.
We need to go to the news.
If I could remember what a catafalque is, it's related. But there's a much simpler word that I'm just not getting in my head.
Sarcophagus?
Yeah, maybe that's it. These are all good D&D words, too.
I thought catafalque was like some sort of clipper ship.
I don't think so, but if I Google it, I might be surprised.
I'm for some reason Googling worked, but opening up Wikipedia didn't work, so I might have an answer.
my imagination.
Okay, alright.
That was
Catafalque
close.
is a raised beer box or similar platform, often movable, is used to support the casket, coffin, or body of the deceased during a Christian funeral or memorial service.
Yep.
Alright, so we got the catafalque for the cenotaph to sit on top of, basically.
And that definition had another fancy death word, beer.
Yeah.
Which I assume that's the way it's pronounced. I've always assumed, but Now that I'm looking at it, please don't look it up. I think I'd be annoyed if it were Bayer.
Almost certain it's beer. I'm pretty sure that I've looked that up for audiobook stuff before. Which, I don't know. We've talked on Facebook about this as well. Both of us hate the way that Tousled and Doer are pronounced.
Oh my god, I hate them so much.
Yeah,
it's beer, and Google also offers me beer, the alcoholic drink, in case that's what I meant.
Right. Which, if it's an Irish wake.
Yeah. Why wouldn't it be?
What? That's some sort of, like, Irish people need to die comment there, Scix? Is that...
I just like having generic responses from time to time.
Okay.
And just sort of a generally agreeable... I actually would rather have more interesting and dark responses, but I forget. Like, as ordained by the prophecy.
So it has come to this.
Yes.
I like... And that was XKCD's filler suggestion, because they're like, because it's always true.
Yes. That's an interesting tree. That's the only one that looks like it in the whole cloned forest. But is it pertinent? No. It has nothing to do with the story. It has no color text. Nothing. It's just a tree. It's like someone gave their nephew a tree to design. There's a thing in writing called density of description.
Okay.
So if something is described a lot, the reader is going to assume it's important.
Right.
And so similarly in something like this, you know everything is kind of cloned. If something is specifically designed and rendered, it seems like it must be important.
It's kind of similar to Chekhov's gun, right? Like,
Yeah.
you don't put in a detail that's meaningless unless it's just
Right.
atmosphere or something.
Right. And similarly with characters, if someone walks on screen and you spend a lot of time talking about their hair and their clothes and their demeanor, and then they are gone again. They were just there for that one scene to deliver your gas. That would...
Holy shit! Hold on now. We're gonna go talk to Diane. We got a little actual plot going on here.
Oh no!
We're gonna get a density of description about the fucking muses
Sorry
again,
to
I
keep
bet.
you waiting. to talk to
This
Diane.
game has a lot of
You
those
two
sorts
just
of
wait
moments
out
that I assume are meant to be color text, just to
I
give
know, it's very rude, of me,
character for the town and and
but
the
also
people.
very important. I always make sure that I meet with the important ones, one-on-one. Otherwise, it's difficult to sense the subtle reactions.
He would tell
of
them
the
that he was going to do this so they wouldn't waste their time.
This is just how I do things.
But he likes wasting their
I
time.
appreciate your understanding.
Essentially, I'm a jackass, George. That's really what you gotta learn here.
Make the shrug. Okay, make the wave.
But
Someone's going to shrug.
go on then.
No?
You're not gonna listen.
I was
to
looking
us
for the shrug
anymore.
animation.
You're starting to understand me.
George keeps doing the like Saturday Night Fever animation.
Go meet Lady Diane.
And York always taps his collarbone. Toward the end of the game, Emily starts doing that, which I think is cute.
Or he does his little like, hey, what do you know? What is his shrug, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
The York shrug. It's
Ooh,
almost Yorkshire Terrier.
sure.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Nurse.
Dated.
No reply. Let's take
Maybe
a
she
look
left
around.
town again because we waited 7 fucking days to go here.
That's an interesting piece in the middle.
Yeah.
And she left all these red sparklies, so we'd know there's something to look at. Oh, it's you. Oh wait, that's not her. It's someone else. These minor characters that I get confused.
Yeah, that's Olivia. She's in the video that just went live of ours on Monday.
Olivia.
She's at the diner. She's
You
Nick's
like
wife, right?
Right.
Yes, I do. Well, I mean, I
Like
like
turtles.
trees.
Huge fucking difference there, Olivia.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, but I see because these are all tree
The
paintings.
lighting in this space is doing weird
Do you
things
come
to
here
their
often,
eyes.
then?
Did you notice?
Yeah.
Well, no. Just sometimes. I'm sorry, I really need to get back to the diner.
It's also doing really terrible things to the paintings. Like, you can't see the
Section's lying about
Yeah,
paintings.
something.
yeah. Normally a
These are
dim
trees,
gallery will have
not
spots on the
paintings of
paintings,
trees.
but this one only has spots on
Doesn't need
the
to come here to see trees.
plot or
There's tons
puzzle
of trees
relevant
outside.
paintings.
Yeah. Zach, I think she's lying about liking trees, but why?
Oh, how convenient. She dropped something in the red glitter.
Right, right.
Huh, it looks like clues to a puzzle.
They must have... Well, I don't know. If you wouldn't go through it so goddamn fast, York, maybe I could. That's helpful. Of course, if it's a gallery, do we need a key? Now that looks like the last episode of Twin Peaks, kind of, right?
Twin Peaks? Oh, yeah, it does. The
Yeah,
With sycamore grove.
sycamores.
Which,
Yeah.
it always struck me weird, because those are saplings. They're very young trees, and they're talking about it like it's an ancient grove.
Well, I have no idea if that was intentional or not.
It's so hard to tell with Lynch.
Yeah.
But then there's Jimmy Scott, making it all okay. What is with the fucking doorknobs?
You have so much anger about these doorknobs.
I do. I know Japan doesn't have weird doorknobs. I don't know what these are.
You know, the game's budget just could not...
They couldn't handle the like, indent on the edges of the... You had to do a cylinder. You had to do something from the shape library. Like, oh shit, we forgot to do doorknobs. Don't worry, I got it.
I'll just do a fucking, what's it called?
Cylinder?
Oh, God. No, what's that term for, like, in a letter, you do something art, like shape art or whatever, but it's... Oh, my God, smart art? What the fuck is that called?
Oh, that stuff. I don't remember. I've never used it.
Clip art. There we
Yes.
go. My God, that should not have taken that long. Man, you know, every time I've been to an art gallery, I'm always tempted to get out my Uzi, but I always hold back. It's nice that this allows you to live out that fantasy. Man, I hope these paintings aren't fucking important, because we are just zooming through them.
In case you don't notice in his descriptions, he's counting the trees, which is kind of setting up for the puzzle.
This,
Also is slightly compulsive.
call this a
really.
painting?
Yeah,
A
I'm
bit primitive.
assuming that's
poor
the answer
composition.
more.
Hardly the work of a master.
By this point, if I were George and Emily, I think I would come in and be like, "Did you die?
On the
What the
back it
fuck,
says,
dude?"
Guardian of the art gallery.
I think I'd be
Fresh strokes.
tempted to go,
So
hi,
someone
with
added
the
that
police.
recently. Guardian of the
You're
art
FBI,
gallery.
but it's
Wouldn't
not a
that be
crime
Diane?
scene. What the fuck are you doing making us
Why
wait
is
on the
this painting
porch?
here?
So the guardian of the art gallery. So if you go in at night, is there a giant fucking antlered thing guarding it?
That would be nice.
It's like a hellhound, but
With antlers. Tree-like antlers. That's a steep stairway. This is a lot of basement for a gallery. I don't know if that's unusual. I can't say I've explored the downstairs of galleries very often. I had a piece in a gallery once. It was cool. It was a juried, what's the word? Exposition, or I'm just having trouble with vocabulary today. A juried
look,
show.
We found a thing.
A thing.
A large something about red butterflies frolicking.
Frolicking.
Everything's frolicking in this goddamn gallery.
You think the theme is trees, but it's really frolicking.
It's running everywhere. Hey, you! Stop your fucking frolicking! FBI!
Frolicking bad.
Not sure how we know that. Is that numbers of trees and things?
Yes.
Oh, is that what the ABC was?
Yeah. The memo gave the order of the numbers, and then you had to go
Got
to
it.
see those paintings to see how many trees.
Got it.
What are you doing? Oh, he's.
Like
getting
I
ready to
said,
knock.
There's no point in you having
Suing.
this. I can put it to far
See,
better
I couldn't
use.
tell.
I'm taking it with me, okay?
That's fine by me then, as you wish.
Playing the pronoun game. Boop. Hi, all the women of this town are running around in this gallery.
The FBI agent.
Don't
right?
shoot. Hands up.
Just wait a moment.
Lesbian
please.
orgy?
I'll be right
Lesbian
with
orgy.
you.
No? Just me?
Or black protest. I mean, either way. Whatever. Is that a... Was that... God, who was
there's
that?
no
I was
way
going
you
to say
could have
Olivia,
been
but
at the scene of the
the
crime.
Carol? Was that her name?
That's right. I was drinking at the bar with Nick until early morning.
Yes.
I'm sure if you ask him about it, he'll say the same.
I get Carol and Diane mixed up.
They do seem pretty damn similar.
Very well. I'll be sure to do that. One other
Let's give
thing.
one of them a mustache or
That
something.
argument with
Carol.
just
It
now.
is Carol. Okay. There we go.
She's always like that. She thinks of me as an enemy, always bickering at what I say.
Great at.
Is
Yeah.
there any reason for that?
Oh, slant.
Perhaps
Just because I
someone
want to
she
kill
liked
her.
ended up with me in my bed.
That would explain it, yes. If I may be so bold, who was the lucky?
With this game, I can't
I
tell
sleep with
if it's a
anyone I
Dutch
wish.
angle or if the gallery really
Anyone
looks
I
like
prefer
it.
to sleep
Yeah.
with. I guess she had her eye on one of
No,
them.
she's
but I don't know who it
sexually
was exactly.
self-empowered. She
I
must
could
be
sleep
evil
with
or
you,
something.
If you like.
I'm flattered by your offer, but I don't think that would be appropriate. You're exactly the kind of woman a man in my job should
Exactly
never
the
get
kind.
involved with.
Isn't that a shame, darling?
What does that mean? Gallery owner? Gallery curator. They warned us about that on day one of Back One ago.
I'll be frank. Right now, you are not a suspect.
I thought
But
you
both
were
Zach
York.
and I are certainly feeling shaky about you.
Feeling shaky. Is that...
If you want to
Yeah.
remain in the clear, just watch yourself from now on.
Oh, you don't know, do you? Artists and art lovers, we love a good thrill.
Thank you for your help. I have nothing further to ask you at the moment. Goodbye.
Goodbye. That was
yeah.
really useful visit there, York. Good job. Learned a lot.
Yeah, I can see why we needed to go in alone.